Okay, so um, where are we? Okay, hello, I am Sci-Fi, and otherwise known as Simon, and this is my live stream. Today, hopefully, we're going to be playing Elite Dangerous, um, if my computer lets me. We've had a few issues. I don't know what's going on, um, but I have been fiddling around with it the last few days. Everything was working perfectly fine, but now it's not. I am doing my charity stream this for the whole of the month of April, um, and basically I'm doing it because uh, Mind, the charity that I'm streaming for, is that they've helped me out greatly over the last couple of months with everything that's been going on in my life. Um, of which I'm now unable to talk about until I get it sorted out. Um, but it's a mess. Uh, it's a complete and utter mess. But hey, I'm here now. I'm streaming. Um, my computer ever lets me get the game up and running. I did have it all perfectly working fine just a minute ago, and then I decided to stream, and then it stopped. So, just trying to bring up the game again. Um, Hopefully all the stuff is going to be up and running. But we shall see. Okay, so it looks stable. Everything seems to be running, so let's hope. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing today is just in a few missions. I've got an election within the game that I need to sort out. Um, so we're going to be doing that. We're in Kumana, which is not it's. I don't think we actually own the system. I think it's owned by another faction, but we have interests within the system. So we are going to be doing submissions for my faction, which is Olympus Trading Corporation. We are. Yeah, I don't even look at these missions anymore. I just take them. Fine. These could end up sending me all over the place. Yeah, so let's donate some money because that gives us a bit of extra reputation and influence, which helps towards the elections. Okay, so I have, let's see, I've picked up 8 missions. That should keep us going for a little bit. And we're gonna go wishing out of the system in a minute. We're gonna go to Slatus. Now, I am playing in open. That's probably a really bad idea. Especially since I am live. So there could be someone drops in on the stream and tries to destroy me, but we never know. I'm using the T16000 Thrustmasters joystick and throttle setup. I've got it all set up as I like it. They hang off my desk on a kind of mini mouse mat kind of brackets, which is pretty cool. Cost me a lot less than what the actual proper brackets would have been like. Anyway, the stream this month is for, as I say, I'm doing a whole month of streaming for Mind on the Stream for Mind campaign. I'm aiming to raise £150. That's not a whole lot of money, but I think it's reasonable and achievable for what I'm doing. I don't have that many followers at the moment, and I might get some more from doing this, but hey, who knows? I'm expecting my children in chat at some point if they finish school. So you'll probably get Robin and Peter and possibly Harry kicking around. They may possibly be helping me out on at least one or two of the streams in the coming month. We are, well, Peter is he verifies speedruns on a game of some sort, so he may well be doing that for us at some point. I don't know, I've not discussed it with him yet, but I'm sure when he comes over he will let me know if he wants to do it or not. Harry wants to do Minecraft or Roblox. Not sure I'm going to let him because he is only 10. And I'm not sure what Robin wanted to do. She's done a lot of the background stuff on here for me, changing the alert sounds and stuff. So if there's anything that's untoward, it's her fault, not mine. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. Anyway, we are currently in Slatus. I'm on my way to Tyson Port to go and hand in some election data. Try and swing the elections in our direction, which hopefully we should do. We're currently 2-1 at the moment. Some of the squadron ran some last night, so we shouldn't have an issue there. I may be dropping some packets a little bit. It might be a little bit juddery. I am kinda throwing out my the graphics a little bit. I'm not sure what my sound's going to be like either, because I've had a few issues this afternoon for some bizarre reason. It might be because I'm trying to play Elite and stream at the same time. There's a good possibility that might be the case. I could really do with upgrading my graphics card, but unfortunately I'm poor. So I will eventually upgrade it at some point. Okay, so it's not doing too badly. Okay, you can see a QR code on my screen. That is take you directly to my my Tiltify page, which is the company that I'm using to pass on my donations to. So they don't actually they don't even come to me at all. They go directly to the charity. So there is that. It'd be much appreciated if you did donate. I will be giving a little bit of my money, if I have any, to make it look a little bit better than the 0. But I've only just started. A little bit late as well, since I was meant to be starting at 3, and everything kinda went wrong. Yeah, this is Elite Dangerous. It's, as I say, it appears to be working okay. I'm getting yeah, frame rates are a little bit low at times, but yeah, I may well record some more of this, so it's not quite so bad. It might also be that I'm streaming live on Twitch and over on YouTube as well. I don't know if my CloudBot's actually going to work today either, so we'll see if that works in a little bit. Stipulations for it to what's supposed to happen when it does it. There are various little games you can play on my stream chat. So I think there's exclamation point 8 ball and a few other things. But I'm not entirely sure how it works. I've got to work it out myself yet. It's a new thing I've been playing with. Yeah. I'm just going to carry on chatting to myself for now. I appear to have one viewer on watching me. If that's you, Amy, hello. It's good to see you. If it's not, well, hello anyway. Oh no. Yeah, I was all prepared for today, and then I was going to start nice and early this morning and do a few bits. But I didn't end up going to sleep until like 5 o'clock this morning because I was like, yeah, I have problems at the moment, which I'm working on. Saying that, Mind have helped me out an awful lot with some of the things that I've had issues with. Go to www.mind.org.uk. That's their website, and you can sort out self-referrals and whatnot through that website. To get advice and help with a whole host of things. It's not just face-to-face counselling. There's all sorts of other bits and bobs. I actually was there's a massage. They've got people that masseuses that come and sort out your back and help you relieve stress and anxiety that way, which is it's done my back a world of good. I can't afford to do it at the moment though, unfortunately. I'm just going to sit here and eat this sweet because sugar. The downside to Elite Dangerous is sometimes there's an awful long way to go between places you're meant to be going. So there is an awful lot of kind of twiddling your fingers, especially if you haven't got anything flying after you, which I haven't at the moment, which is surprising. They all seem to be called the same name. That's interesting. My stream seems to be about a few seconds behind what I'm actually doing at the moment. Um, yeah. So a lot of what you're going to be seeing me doing on this stream today is landing, usually quite badly, onto little stations like this one here. Once we go to landing pad 1, which is up the top here. Put landing gear out. Do a little pirouette. Ease back on the throttle because we've just gone far too far. Haha. Hello, Witchy Wish. Yeah, no, I'm usually pretty good at my landings. I'm not too bad. Welcome to my stream. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for today because I have had some awful issues with my my stream setup. So I will. I'll probably only going to be on for about an hour today while I do a few running around bits here, and then I'm going to sort it all out because I've had a few, noticed a few things that have gone a little bit tits up. So Witchy, where did you come? Which one site did you come off of that I've posted on today? Is it the Burr Pits, or is it one of the others that I've posted today? Because I've got to give it to Burr and Reenie. They are awesome. If you want to know anything what's going on Elite Dangerous, they're the people to talk to. And Reenie does the most amazing video shots. How she does it, I don't know. I'm not nearly as good as she is. I get some good pictures occasionally, but I'm aware my stream is really choppy at the moment. I've got some frame rate issues. I've got a feeling it's purely my internet, to be honest. I'm gonna have to play around with my system shortly and see if I can get it to get any better out of it. I might need to lower my settings to be able to sort it all out. But we live and learn. I think it might just be because I'm pushing through my poor PC. It is trying to run Odyssey and the stream at the same time. It runs Odyssey perfectly fine, especially since I've upgraded to an i5. When I was trying to stream and play at the same time, stream and play at the same time with my i3 that I had in the machine, I couldn't stream at all. And it keeps jumping between high frame rates and low frame rates, and I'm not sure what's going on. It has. I'm watching my monitor, and it's. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on. The game's running perfectly fine. It's literally the stream. With Odyssey and VR, a few of my squadron run VR, and for the most part, up in the air, up flying, there's not an issue. it's still pretty much the same. Yeah, they've had to tweak their settings a little bit, but for the most part, it's been okay. It's on the ground. They much prefer. They actually quite like the being able to see that in their screens. The big kind of theatre screen that they have when they're on foot. They said they'd actually quite like that if they were in the SRVs because they find it quite disorienting, especially how bouncy the SRVs can be. But you know, it's their personal preference. To be honest, I couldn't play in VR. It would totally make my it'd give me a headache, big style. Um, and overshot. Yay. There we go. Yeah, as I say, I'm not sure why I'm having issues with the with the stream. I'm gonna have to kind of play around with that. Yeah, I think being able to explore the stations properly in VR would be actually quite cool. Yeah, being able to, yeah, let's see if my I can actually completely kill in the stream. Just gonna get out and have a look around. VR would be nice, but it would make me ill. This is my ship. I love my little DBX. This has gone all the way to Beagle's Point and back. It's had a couple of changes of paint and whatnot over the last couple of years, but it's a lovely little ship. I've recently refitted it, so it's a lot more kind of it's better for jumping around. I usually use it as my bubble taxi because it's quick and fast, and I don't have to jump too many. Have a look, see if there's anything worthwhile in the
weapons, upgrades, whatever you
trader.
want. If I don't have it, it's not worth having.
Yeah, we've got. Nah, it's only level 2.
Sure, take a look around.
There's a level 2 TK Eclipse. Yeah, doesn't beat my plasmas.
Maybe next time.
But yeah, no, I like being able to kind of stand here and watch the ships come in. On some of the other stations, you get the landing pad is directly outside. Yeah, pad number 1 I think it is directly outside the window. So if there's ships coming down, you can actually watch them docking and stuff. It's quite cool. Plenty of people just kind of dribbling in the while they sleep. Yeah, this boring station apparently. Look at that. Let's not sit next to him. And let's get back to the ship because It's really not liking that. Yeah, Sidewinder's a perfectly decent ship. You know, it can't carry a lot, but it's a nimble little thing. I've got almost 6,000 hours now, flight time, which is a little bit excessive. Yeah, I've done a lot of flying. As I say, I make, first and foremost, I'm an explorer. I've been running the BGS for my squadron for the last uh, 6 to 10 months. We're in a long-running war with the Winter's Wolves, which is yeah. Originally they were another squadron. But their leader got a little bit too off himself and kicked everyone out of the squadron. And yeah, that's a story for another time, I think. The Python is a really good ship. I've got 2 Pythons. I've got one I used for mining, the very little mining I've done, and I've got one that I use for doing lots of the low-level running around delivery missions, which are fairly good. Once I finish doing these missions, what I'll do is I'll fly into my carrier, show you around my carrier, and I'll show you some of my ships, because my ships are cool. And they're not really as badly named as the rest of my squadrons. Never ever look up Olympus Trading Corporation and their ship names, because some of them are awful. So bad that I'm not going to be saying them on stream. So yeah. Especially not this time of day anyway. Yeah, no, my Python is a pretty nice ship. Can't remember what paint job I got on it at the moment. Yeah, no worries. Take a mouthful of my tea. Yeah, so my Python I use when I need to do delivery missions and whatnot. I do have a cutter, but I find that it's quick, but I find that it let's just say drifts quite a bit, and it's very difficult to control unless you're really good at flying. If you're trying to get into a station, don't ever boost, because it can end very messily. How many more missions have I got? I've got another 3 after this one. Okay. Still having a few frame drops. Something I'm going to have to sort out, I think. Well, I'm going to carry on for now, because I don't want to not do this streaming, because I've got this stuff I need to do for the squadron. After I've done all these missions and shown you around my carrier and whatnot, I need to start thinking about the tick, because the tick should happen between, well, it's happening between 4 and 6 o'clock in the evening at the moment. And then we have to plan for our combat squadrons, our combat wings and whatnot, to be able to go out and do their shooty thingy. I'm okay on combat, but I'm not the best. But some of the guys are pretty damn good. The trade missions. Okay, they say pick this up and transport here. Trying to buy the thing. That's because you don't buy it from the station. They actually give. Hang on. Let me have a look, see which missions they are, because there's a couple of different types. If we get in onto the station, I'll be able to show you which one's which.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
okay, so if I just quickly hand this mission in. There we go. Right. I want the influence. Okay, so transportation missions. You've got the boom time delivery ones. What you get with these ones is you accept it and then you collect the. If you accept the mission, you are able to pick up the cargo from within the actual mission board. On the support missions, there's not any there at the moment, but there's it says, oh, such and such faction needs X amount of this item, and then you have to go find that said stuff. Usually, if you're looking for a specific thing, the best place to go is Inara, which is inara.cz. They have they give you pretty much the rundown of everything and everything that's on the Elite Dangerous database. So is it this kind of missions, or is it a different kind of mission that you're thinking of? Because the pick this up here and drop it off there missions are literally you pick up the mission, and they give you the they give you the actual cargo to take. Yeah, no worries.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
I'll play that later. Yeah, my frame rate's all over the place, isn't it? Really need to sort that one out.
Incoming mission. Critical message.
Just that one. That's rear. That's why. Rear is the heart of Alicia Winter's Little Empire. Usually there's some gankers around if we're not careful.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay, so source. Okay, so the source items are okay. So with the source items, what you do is you have to go elsewhere to find the stock that it's asking for. Usually, it's a system. You know, in the starter area, it's usually a system over or something like that. It's not a. It's not massively far away. Basically, um, yeah, basically you go to another station, pick up the stock, the stock it's asking for, then go back to the original place and drop it off to them. But you drop it off to them through the mission board and not through the marketplace. Otherwise, it'd be a wasted journey. Oh, that's a bit weird. Yeah, usually if you, it says it's a source X amount of items. You get said items, you take it back and you give it into the mission giver. You don't give it to, you don't trade it in the marketplace. You have to give it to the mission giver.
Landing gear deployed.
I don't think I've got any low-level ones here that I can do, but let's have a. So I've only got. I think I've only got 2 cargo space in this ship, so. Okay, so. No, that's surprisingly little amount of missions here. Ah, okay. What that is a bug. What you need to do is once you brought the items and it you can't sit in your cargo bay. If you log out and log back in again, they should be there. It's one of them annoying things that they had sorted out, but the bug's come back again since one of the latest updates. So hopefully it's something they'll sort out soon. That's what that is. So it's not that you haven't brought the stuff; it's you have, but for whatever reason, it's not registering that you've brought the items, even though you have brought them and they are in your cargo bay. Yeah, that's what that is. It's purely a that's quite a well-known bug actually. Not one of the worst, but it is one of the most annoying. Yeah, that's the one. It's not a bug; it's a feature. That's absolutely correct. That's a well-known Frontier Developments job. That one.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Stay safe, Commander.
Ooh, I've got 2 viewers now. Hello, second viewer. I'm not going to be playing Elite Dangerous all the time on my stream. I'm planning on. I've got Valheim and Minecraft and a few other games that aren't quite so heavy on my on my PC. I upgraded to an i5 purely to be able to do this. So that's with the help of my friend Onyx Guard and Embers. They've helped me out greatly on that one. It's been much appreciated. So yeah. So anything else you kind of need to know about the game? Because I know quite a bit, and if I don't know it, I can always ask someone that does and pass it on to you next time I'm online. I do have a Discord channel. Not that it's very good at the moment because I let my children use it and build it, so it's gone a little bit weird. So I might change it over just so and get people over onto Olympus Trading Olympus Trading Company. I think at some point I'm going to go over to a one of the either one of the Fargoid ground bases or a Guardian site and do a bit of shooty because that's always fun. Hello viewer number 3, welcome to my stream. Doing a whole stream from for the whole of April for Mind. The QR code there is if you want to donate to the to my cause. My bot doesn't appear to be working at the moment, so it's not telling people about the website, but oh well. That's another thing I need to sort out before the next stream tomorrow. Um, at least this isn't going to be as bad as some of the landings I did on my test stream the other day, which were
Docking successful.
awful.
Engines disengaged.
And I mean, they were truly. They did the landing that I did on my test stream was diabolical. I did have one of my fellow squadron mates goading me as I was doing it though, so you know.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
If I see if I can get my come on, okay. Do you like that paint job? Does look really good. Anyway, enough of showing off my ship. Not sure what the uptime on my channel is today now. It's been a little while, but it's been about 40 minutes I think. After all the faffing around I've had with the broken start. It's gonna be one of them systems. Oh, God's sakes. Okay, so I've got to fly 139,000 light seconds out to this station. That's a really good one there. This is going to take about 15 minutes. So, buckle in. I'm going to take my ugly mug off the screen for a minute so I can quickly go and grab myself another drink. One of the other things I'm planning on doing on my stream in the next couple of, over the next month is I'm possibly going to be doing a bit of cooking. I make a mean risotto, and I've had a few people ask how I do it, so I'm going to put that on stream just for the sake of it. And yeah, I'll be doing some other. I'll be doing some other games, obviously, and what else am I going to do? Been painting some miniatures, the old Games Workshop stuff. I've got stuff I need to get on with painting, and I've been putting it off for ages and ages and ages. And I thought maybe one of the best chances I have of actually doing it is actually doing it on stream so people can see me doing it. So that'd be fun. We'll see how it goes. I have planned on getting one of my friends in to chat about mental health and play his guitar and do a bit of singing. Because that'd be an interesting evening. I have to set up my system a little bit differently for it. I've got to sort out my sound desk and change things around a little bit. But that'd be a good night. Possibly on Sunday I'm going to be at a gig, and I'm going to ask permission from my friend to do a bit of streaming of his some of the bands that are playing, because it's his charity gig. He does he does a lot of charity work for I can't remember the name of the charity, but it's to help out people with mental health issues as well, that are living on the street and whatnot. It's a massively worthwhile cause, and it's one very close to his heart. Again, my stream here today is for stream. It's a stream. It's for Mind even. So the Stream for Mind campaign. That they've helped me out massively over the years with various forms of counselling, and I thought, this is now my chance to give back. If you want any information on Mind, go to www.mind.org.uk. Their website's got a host of information. If you need help, they'll get you the help that you require. You can self-refer and whatnot. You don't just have to do it through the NHS and your doctors, because sometimes your doctor's surgery isn't all that great for doing things like that. Sometimes self-referral is the best way to go. That's what I did in the end. Trying to talk to my doctor was like, it was getting me nowhere. So, in all, it's. I'm just going to take another drink of water because my mouth's getting really dry. I don't do a lot of talking normally. And since I'm living alone now, it's I only ever get to talk to people when I actually go out and see people. Not a bad thing, but it's nice living alone sometimes, but then other times it's really crappy. And I still haven't got the hang of cooking for one person. When I cook, I can usually feed a family of 6. Sometimes it's more grunting. I do a lot of talking on my Discord channel with my with my squadron mates. I'm on there every night because they're all we're a big bunch of guys in our we're what, ranging between 20 and like 60, and we just like shoot the breeze. Usually end up with lots of dick jokes and being really juvenile. We have female members on there that keep us in check. It's all good fun. It's like if you ever need help within the game, what I'll do is if I'll get the link for the OTC Discord. I'll do that now. Yeah, join our Discord and there we go. So that's the Olympus Trading Corporation's Discord, and yeah, if you need help within the game, they're the guys to ask. We are, yeah, most of the guys are on, you know, in the evenings, from about 9:30 in the evening onward to UK time, and we usually play through till about 1 o'clock in the morning. We got miners and explorers and combat, you know, people and people that deal with on the ground fighting. So if you need to know anything about everything, just, you know, jump on our Discord and we can give you a hand. And, you know, if you enjoy yourself, you know, you can join the squadron, and you know, we'll teach you how to fight a war. So I just opened a sweet. Yeah, a lot of time outside, it's there is an awful lot of grunting and just to people in the real world. I've got the added bonus that where I live, I have a board game cafe, literally 2 minutes walk from my front door. So it's if I want to go and meet weirdos like myself, it's more than you know, likely to meet up with people down there, and yeah, you can play board games or play D&D or just meet up for a chat and a coffee. To be honest, it's always good. The one thing I've learned is don't isolate yourselves when, you know, when you're having problems in your life. Don't isolate yourself. You know, reach out to someone. Because, yeah, there's always people out there willing to help. You just have to find them. You know, I've over the last few months, I've really found out who my friends are, and you know, who I can actually rely on, and that, and it's been really cool. Again, this is what this stream's about. It's all about you know. You know, making people aware of mental health and how important it is, and you know, there are people out there to help, and yeah, you're never alone, so it's all good. I'll go and add you onto the Discord. Hang on. Docking request. Hello. Hello, Jenny. Where are we? There we go. Added you onto the Discord, so in the evening, yeah, feel free to come on and say hello. I'm not actually on the voice channel out there at the moment, because it's difficult to be on the voice channel there and play on here on the stream. Because the last time we did it, when I was streaming back last year, it got quite scrappy, and there was an awful lot of dick jokes on the stream. So whereabouts are you from? Obviously I'm UK based. I'm in Kent. Ah, Sweden, that's cool. How is things up in Sweden at the moment? I know things are quite tense all across Europe at the moment with what's happening in that neck of the woods. It doesn't help all. Our politicians are pretty darn stupid. Yeah, it's a bit on the cold side here this morning. It's been sunny. Yeah, I went into town this morning to do a little bit of shopping, and it was actually snowing. April the 1st, and it was snowing. That's like really kind of... Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm glad that was just a ping, because I know I let my kids set up the alert box sounds, and I'm sure one of them is really bad, and I don't know which one it is. But they thought it was hilariously funny, so I've got a feeling it's going to be really bad when it does come on. I think it's probably for subscription or something like that, which you can't do on my channel yet, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, I've not been able to monetize my channel yet. I don't know what to do if my channel was able to monetize. It'd be nice to be able to, you know, once I've done this charity thing, to be able to, you know, earn the money to pay for a computer that's actually able to stream some of this stuff. Because I know, you know, this computer's running a 1650 Nvidia card, and I'm running 24 gig of RAM in it. Yeah, that'd be quite funny. Yeah, I changed my. That you can get sound packs for your ship computer. I have the guy from Red Dwarf, the voice of Holly, who sounds perfectly bored whenever he says anything. Because I just found the other one's a little bit too sterile, to be honest. But yeah, the guys in the squadron, when they bash their ships against each other when they're in combat zones and stuff, they call it Shnu Shnu from Futurama. Yeah, that's cool. Voice Attack is quite cool. I think one of our sister squadrons uses Voice Attack. He has real trouble with it sometimes when he accidentally sets things off when he's talking to us over the Discord, which is always quite funny. Okay, so I've done all them missions. Let's go back to my... I was trying to set up Game Glass, but it's a lot of faffing around to get things to work. No doubt I will. Well, maybe I'll set it up at some point. I'm using the tablet at the moment for but to be able to control the screen, the stream. And I've got my Stream Deck as well, which I use. So it gives me my display on what's working on my ship. So it's quite cool. Anyway, I need to go Fort One Lambda to pick up my fleet carrier. Okay, that's how it works.
Engines engaged.
Okay, well I'm going to go back to my home system. And because that's where my carrier is. I'm not sure if my stream is actually going out on YouTube or not at the moment. It might be. Yeah, it is actually working. Well, what do you know? Always good. It's quite way behind though. That's a long way behind, in fact. Okay, so my carrier is... Hey, look, it's the OTC stream for Mind. Yeah, for the month of April, it's the OTC stream for Mind. Because, you know, why not? Hopefully it'll make people look up the hashtag and see what it's all about. Yeah, this is the first time I've been on stream properly for the last year. Last time I did it was probably about this time last year actually. Then life happened and yeah, it just got a little bit difficult. This month I'm going to be streaming, yeah, at least once a day. I may possibly be doing a late night stream using my my avatar at some point, so you can't see my ugly mug, and you'll be able to see my my wolf saying hello instead.
Permission granted. Please approach your designated landing pad in good time.
Oh, pardon me.
Attention, Commander. You need to deploy your landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Right, okay. So, before I get off my carrier and go for a wander around, I'll show you my ships. So unfortunately, you can't just wander around your ships. Okay, some of my ship names are quite bad, and I apologise now in advance. Let's so we'll go with the Thunderchild first off, if it loads in. If it loads in, come on, wakey wakey. No, no, it doesn't want to load in. Okay, interesting. Oh, there we go. Now it's not going to do it again, is it? Come on, wake up. There we go. Yeah, I've gone for most of my ship names are um, quite. Yeah, some of them are named after famous people and whatnot. The Thunderchild is named after the warship in War of the Worlds that gets melted by the aliens. My Viper Mark III, I used to use that for bounty hunting. My Killback is, well, it says exactly what it says on the tin. Old reliable. It's got a okayish amount of cargo ale in it. Yeah, it's not brilliant, and I just pressed the wrong button. The Screaming Chad is I can't remember if that's my. Okay, yeah. So the Screaming Chad is the what do we call it one? The anti-Xeno one. And the Golden Rivet is my no shields cold build for trolling um, the gankers that occasionally come and try and take on our squadron. Solar Inquisition is my Asp Explorer. It's a I was gonna make it up as my main exploration ship, but it just doesn't handle as well as my DBX. The Orinoco is my Type 7 transporter. It handles like a bus. Again, the Stobart, Type 9 heavy. Yeah, it's a space cow. It's yeah. Yes, the five-fingered shuffle. It's my Imperial cutter, clipper. Sorry. Yeah, there's a few juvenile names. That being one of them. The Attenborough. I set it up for going out and getting samples of the weird and wonderful things you find living in Nebula and the Lagrange clouds. There's Shadowrunner, which is my third lance, which I still really need to sort out at some point. I don't like flying it. You're off center and disorientating. Right, there's my Alliance Challenger, it's the Murder Hornet. It's actually quite a fun ship to fly. It's really, yeah, I don't fly it very often though. The Brenamen is my little mining Python. That's named after a little village in Wales that I used to frequent quite often. Then we have the Guttersnipe, which is my federal gunship, which is great fun for firing missiles on ground targets. When Odyssey first came out and there was the on-foot stuff, I was to provide air support for the guys on the ground. And unfortunately, the way the instancing worked, for whatever reason at the time, we couldn't group together. So I was having to rely on my eyes to see who was what, and for them telling me where they were. And I was like, is that you by the such and such? And I got no reply. So I let off a couple of missiles. Next thing you know is, oh, you killed me. So, yeah. now got my son messaging me. Let's have a look. Let him know I'm streaming if he wants to come and join. There we go. The slippery rod. It's mainly used for well, nowadays it's mainly used for murder tours. We load it up with passengers and then self-destruct or ram it into something and making it blow up. It's a good way to factions to lose influence. The Teabagger is my main running around Python. This is the one I use. Well, the hey Harry. The Teabagger is the main one that I do all the low level running around stuff on when I'm not using my Explorer. Polgara's Wrath is my original crate. That did quite a bit of exploration before I started trying to use it for other stuff. The Otter's Pocket, which is my other crate, which is my combat ship, and it is nasty. It's what's it got on it? I can't remember what I've actually used on it at the moment. Okay, so we've got railguns and beam lasers, long range thermal vent. They are nasty. Yes, Harry, that is a lot of credits. I have 4.8 billion in my bank at the moment, but that's not nearly as much as some of my my friends within the game. And now I've just come out of it again. Right. The Mannequin is my original combat ship. If it loads back in. There we go. That's gone through a number of different iterations. I believe that's now got yeah, it's long range thermal vents again, and railguns and fragmentation cannons because they're just fun to shoot people with. The Vulgarian is a Type 10 defender. Yeah, it's okay. See, I don't really know what to do with my billions. I've one of my one of our squadron mates has over 50 billion in their in-game bank, and there's nothing to spend it on. It's silly, but it's better to earn it yourself than it is to get it off of people. See the Anduril, this is going to be my search and rescue ship. I was going to do a bit of fuel ratting, and I was just going to fill it up with fuel tanks and limpets and whatnot. They also make really, really good combat ships because they are surprisingly nimble. Yeah, bearing in mind how large they are. The Shackleton is my Imperial cutter. This is purely for doing large-scale delivery missions, usually with wingmates, because it's fast, it's cumbersome, it overshoots every time I try and do something, and that's all my ships. Um, yeah, it is definitely better to work for your own money on this game. It makes you feel like you've actually done something. Okay, so let's just fill up refuel. Let's go and disembark and show you around my beautiful, beautiful fleet carrier. Okay, so apparently I've been going for an hour and 20 minutes now. I wonder how long that's going to be by the time I finish the end of the month. Okay, so gotta love these hangar bays, they're huge. Still love my ship. Look at the colours on that, that's just so nice. The way it turns from purple to green and stuff. Anyway, enough of ogling my ship. Let's go up into the... Yeah, I've got a lot of ships. About, what, 26 now I think it is? Okay, so let's go to the pilot's lounge to start with. All very kind of... Actually, I'm getting quite... Yeah, my FPS is pretty damn rubbish at the moment. It's quite noticeable today. Not usually. It's probably because I'm kind of running the stream as well. She's awake. She's she asleep? Is she awake? That's so weird. She's got her eyes open. At least she's got her eyes closed. She's like dribbling. She's obviously been at Krutog's drug supply. Harry, are you upsetting my stream bot? What was he trying to say? Yeah, it gets finicky. I've got to. I'm still playing around with what the stream bots can do and stuff.
Weapons, upgrades, whatever you want, I've got it.
You got your shipyard in here. Yeah, that's cool. It's taken on my because I use ED HUD mod, and it's changed the instead of having the Frontier Orange, it's now got my my own setup for the streams, the windows. That's cool. I like that. That's really cool. I'm actually chuffed with that. Yeah, there's a little the little fighters. They're fun to fly. I usually fly Blind Lemons. I use one of my squadron mates. And over here we have Vista Genomics. So I don't think I've got anything at the moment.
Did you collect any We always seek to learn more.
No, I didn't think I had any.
Once you've gathered some biodata.
That's a really weird accent. And we go around here. We'll still have to command deck for a minute. We'll come down here. Then we can have a look out the window. The other day we was doing it and people yes, Harry, what's up? Oh, No, I've got the merch set up, but I haven't brought any yet because I can't afford to. Because even though I get it at cost price, it's still quite expensive. I will get some at some point because you know I was going to get you kids some. So because I was you know you're going to have some baseball caps and a t-shirt each when I can afford to do it. But all in good time. This is my little ready room. I can sit down in my seat and lord it over everything that's going on. I really think that terminal should be over here though, so I can actually do it from my desk instead of having to get up to actually do anything. Because you know that's just rude. Um, oh. Yeah, I do like my. I did have the Nautilus one, but when you actually jump it, it just doesn't look as good as when you jump this version, the Victory class, because you get to see the whole ship go through the cloud and all the. Yes, Harry, you are supposed to be coming over tomorrow. I don't know whether you're staying the night or not, and I know that the trains and that are not running properly, so there might be an issue. But Mummy's meant to be getting back to me. Okay? Well, it depends if you want to stay over or not. It's up to you. If not, that's not a problem. Um, yeah, that's my carrier. And obviously, we've got the captain's chair here. See, I have an issue with these two down here. See, she looks like she's playing around on something like Facebook. And she's just sitting on her hands. Just rude. What am I paying them for? This thing cost me 35, almost 36 million. What? Is that Harry? Have you forgotten how to use spacebar? Okay, so yeah, these two. My where are we? So my fleet carrier upkeep each week is almost 35 million. Now I pay 5 million for the core crew. So yeah. Yeah, no, I can set it to jump. I don't need it to jump anywhere at the moment, so. How do you spell it? IT. Anyway, let's get back to my ship. Because I think I'm going to finish the stream in a minute because I need to sort out a few bits and I'm about to be blinded by the sun coming in the wrong direction. Um, Okay. Right, now I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you very, very much for coming to watch me on my first stream. It's much appreciated. Hope to hear you later, Witchy Wish, sorry. I'll be on the OTC Discord this evening from about 9:30. Harry, get Mummy to let me know what time you're coming over tomorrow and if you're staying. And thank you very much for everyone that's coming. If you want to donate, there's the QR code on the screen. For next time, I'll get the link posted in the chat as well. I did have it all set up, but where I had to restart my computer a few times, it's all gone a little bit wrong. So thank you very much. I shall see you all later, and there we go.